Last week was pretty rough. But it's over. Now I just got two more weeks. Just like him. Shouldn't be as bad. Just bad in a different way. All right, so we're gonna I'll do a local recording just in case. And this week's question 265. Here we go. Almost there. 265. How does your character imagine the way they will die? Oh my god. Okay. I think this one came up in Curse of Strahd Daybreak, and it was particularly rough because that was just a rough campaign. This is a much happier campaign than Curse of Strahd. So yeah, it should be fine. Right, so let's see. This question brought to you by Goner, the little death. While you ruminate upon that fine question, would anybody for a third hero point like to sum up what happened last week? If you would, roll d20 into chat and try to get a number higher than 16. While we're doing this, everybody should discard their hero points and the hero cards from last week, and they should draw fresh ones. All right, going once, going twice. All right, Bella and Nora, what happened last week?
Basically, we finished downtime. Some stuff happened. I made some calls. It was there were some good conversations. I talked to my mom. Man, the mother card being corrupted, it's done a number on her.
Mm.
Anyways, after preparing ourselves, we began to tap into the map we purchased from the trader, and we sought to explore Kelly's destiny situation as a tester. We went to some form of heaven, the kind that his dad rules over. Don't exactly know how many heavens there are, or what this one was, but basically the situation we walked into was a future Kelly who was just about to die, had been swooped up to the heavens to be coronated to become I forget the term for it. It's not a sentinel.
Empyrean.
Empyrean, thank you. Kind of like a justice angel sort of dealio. And we kind of sat in on the ceremony while hoping to find the Inquisitor card in there. And Kelly got to meet his future self and kind of have conference with him. And he sort of kind of changed the timeline a little bit by convincing him to accept his fate and join his father. And, kind of take advantage of his celestial blood, but while trying to maintain some semblance of autonomy by getting to stay as an aged old man. So that all went on, and then afterwards we met up with the Inquisitor, we convinced him to come back with us, we went back to the Herald Court, and now we're gearing up for the next journey, which is going to the Prison of Guilt.
All right, good stuff. Go ahead and take your third hero point. If anybody would like to answer the fact exploration question for a D3, they could add a D20 roll after the fact, and the ability to ask the same question to any willing PC or any NPC they met during this adventure. Please roll D20 in the chat. How does your character imagine the way they will die? Oh my god, nat 20 from Bella coming after that double feature. 15? Bro. That's one of the highest rolls I've seen from you in a while. I'm sad for you. Alright, that's okay. That's okay.
You had to rub it in.
It's alright. 15 going once. Going twice. Sold to Bella for 20. Bella, how do you see yourself dying? How do you imagine you'll die?
She fails kind of an insignificant athletics check and dies in an undignified manner, most likely falling or getting smooshed by something.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Interesting.
It's going to be an athletics check. We all know the day is coming. She would have died a million times by now if her girlfriend wasn't around to save her. We'll see how things go moving forward.
Okay. Because I have it on good authority that a lot of Bellanoras, they die this way.
What it says unable to load image. What is that image?
It's an image of a cake.
It's a cake. It's a birthday cake.
She gets eaten by Beck in a lot of universes.
Yeah. Here's a nice one too. It's good. So.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. That's a tough technique. You got to use the tip of the frosting spreader and do one like overlap them. Anyways. Okay. You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
How you dying, Walter?
All right, Walter.
How am I dying? Oh man. I mean, there's just a whole multitude of different ways. But honestly, the one that's been kind of clicking in his mind as of late is him being outgunned by another version of himself.
Yeah, I could see that. Less so now that you've leveled up. Less so now.
A little bit less. But I mean,
a 1v1 against Vulture 13 at any point in the campaign, I think, that would have been it. But
yeah, I mean, he's been talking with the other Walters and stuff like that, and when he had learned about that from Imperial Walter, he was very concerned that he hadn't even really been thinking about it. He'd think he'd probably be dying to like some weird creature or like some other foe. But the fact that a version of himself could kill himself, it's kind of been lingering in the back of his mind for a while now.
For sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and post up those lesser boons. Let's see. PF2E helper bot has 6 fanspirations stored inside of it. I have not been doing a lot of streaming lately because May has been so busy and it's bleeding into my June this year. But I think there'll be streams again someday. In the meantime, if anybody's trying to get a hold of that sweet fanspo, they could always be watching Lex. Lex is streaming like 8 days a week. Just so you know. Do you guys want to draw from the fanspo deck?
Yeah. May as well draw one.
Okay. Everybody's all over the place. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Bella, you get this buff. And then Walter, you get this buff. All right. Before I go getting rid of the book, we'll see if the card that you draw has a book. Then I don't have to get rid of it. All right, we'll shuffle. Okay. Doesn't look like we have any card on the field this week or from last week. So let's see what we got. The Desert. It's a very like sci fantasy 1960s novel cover, like looking art right there. It's that's pretty cool looking. All right. So the desert. The desert is shields, which is constitution, which is always good because you get them extra hit points. What else does it do? Let's see. The desert is chaotic good. It means harsh trials overcome with aid, but when misaligned, it means aid denied. Okay. So I do have to go and remove all them buffs and put them buffs back on you. So, hold on a second.
I'm gonna use that for my omen for the day.
Let's see. Got this over here. Yeah. Let's see. Book. Where'd Stack go? He's got to be here somewhere, right? Oh, there he is. All right, Stack.
I'm here.
All right, and then Kelly. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Go here. And shield. All right. I believe chaotic good. The buff for that one is you can keep fighting even if you get dropped at 0. But you gained a stack of doomed if you do it. So kind of cool. Hard to gain a stack of doomed and lose a point of constitution. But I guess if you want to keep fighting, then it's worth it. All right. You guys have returned from your mission and decided that the next place you're going is the Prison of Guilt. And I think we left off right before the Prison of Guilt. I'll take you guys back to the portal room. Where is it? Ah, yes. All right. Then we'll grab some different music. Oh, I think I have specific music for the portal room as it is. Where is it? It's called the White Room. Oh yeah, we got like hardcore shut down. I wonder if it was because I used this music from Assassin's Creed 2. They're pretty insane about their music.
What was it for? I can't remember when we played it.
We played it last week. It was the music we played in the teleport room because it's a white room theme. So I played white room.
Okay.
I feel like that's what probably got us
was.
because they went after Odyssey in the early days because we
You're playing
used
from
Assassin's
Odyssey
Creed. Yeah. I get it. Ubisoft is a small company. They're barely making it. They gotta go after every cent they can. So
They have to
it makes
remake
sense.
all those Assassin's Creed games and then make a new one every 5 years.
I mean, I am gonna pick up and play the remaster of Black Flag because it came out when my kid was first born, the second one. There was no time to play it. And then I ended up having to sell pretty much all my video games because we were so broke. And so like I played it for like a couple of hours and then I had to like sell it. And so like it's always kind of been like what could have been sort of thing. So yeah. I don't know. But I also don't want to give Ubisoft my money, so like anyways. All right, so we'll have to pick different music. Okay, so Mysterious Portal Room. Okay. I think that's the one. I've been so busy, bro. I didn't have time to figure out like why they went after us so hard for that one particular episode.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because once they had hit us for one, they were like, "Oh yeah, and there's these other 5 songs too," and it's like, Jesus Christ, you've never cared this much before.
Once one bot gets you, the rest of them always jump in.
Kinda, yeah. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. All right. Oh, but anyways, you don't need music to roleplay. What are you guys doing here in the portal room as you prepare to set off?
Are you ready, Stack?
Well, you ready or
We're all here to support you. Get you through this.
ooh,
I'll fast travel you guys over there. Oh, I should ask, who are you bringing for your B team?
the usual?
Okay.
I'll take Stu
Well,
for this one.
all right, we're gonna drop Vashon, and we'll just have Jerry in a B team slot. With their ability to take hit. So I think to keep it simple, we're just gonna make it instead of like she blows up after. Do you guys want to keep the she blows up after a certain number of attempts, or you just want to do like once per legally distinct long rest she can take a hit?
Probably long rest.
Yeah.
I'd be lying to say I wasn't curious about the explosion. But then it's gonna happen at a very inopportune time.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I'd probably say long rest.
All right, sounds good. Okay. For now, then we will. Yeah, her B team ability is reaction. She could take a hit for somebody. If you're familiar with honestly the Dragon Lords, that was Pythor's B team ability. It was very powerful. Still
I'll never forget.
Still didn't get him invited to a lot of adventures. So I don't know. I feel like he.
I tell you what, I don't know if you had a chance to look at Kingdom of Death's latest sale, but they had a figure that reminded me of Pythor.
Oh dang! I have to check it out. So. All right, you guys stand before the portal.
Sean has better things to do. He has to improve that dig machine.
Yeah. All right. So the council of NPCs that are wishing you well is gathered nearby. So Walter, you bringing Philomena?
Yep.
All right. Marcus, Julius Brutus going with Bella. No, Bella said you're taking Stu this time.
Taking Stu.
All right. Stu. Okay.
Marcus can spend a good time with Vashon.
Yeah, maybe they'll get past their differences, you know. All right, Kelly, you still bring in Henry?
It's Henry's B team ability, actually.
What a thing to ask me. What a question. Hold on, let me look it up. Let's see. Control F. Henry. Henry has not gone on enough adventures to know what his rank 1 ability is, let alone his rank 2 ability. I think last adventure might have been the first adventure that anyone actually brought him on. Before that, he was Jericho's minion, and he just got left behind all the time because he had a low movement speed.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, you could bring him. Maybe he'll learn something. Maybe he'll warm up to you guys. He is filled with embittered rage, like all undead abominations. At the fate that has befallen him. But maybe he's got some cool he could bust out.
Why not? We'll give it a gamble.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. And then Stack, you're gonna bring Thorn.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna lay bare to the man you love, like the raw origins of your existence.
I mean, of course. I mean, don't write down anything you see in there. I mean, we'll talk about it later.
All right. Fair enough. Let's see. Yeah, Henry straight up has a question mark next to his name. Like, we weren't even sure he was a PT. We weren't even sure he was a PT member. All right, cool. Let's see.
When we came out of
yeah,
Kelly's portal, and the Inquisitor came with us, right?
yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess do we have to deal with that aftermath before we move on? The Inquisitor coming back to this realm.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we just got back to this portal and you're already heading to the next portal, I think the Inquisitor and Jack sort of bro-nodded each other. Like they had a lot to discuss, but it wasn't like he didn't get like jumped like the Hidden Truth beating him up or anything like that.
They can
So,
talk about it while we're gone.
Indeed.
Actually,
all
that is a
right.
good point. How long were we gone?
Well, that's a great question. Jack says, well, I mean, time is a timeless realm, so I mean, I mean,
Did it feel
no
like
time.
Did it feel like minutes? Oh, it felt like nothing at all.
Ooh.
Like we're like in and back out.
Oh, it went quick. It went pretty quick, yeah.
Huh.
All
right.
Well, see, you have to keep the urgency in your heart and in your mind, so that the time that we're dealing with is it doesn't get away from us.
Interesting.
It's very complicated stuff. It's very complicated stuff, but I mean, that's why we can't have any downtime, because when you guys have downtime, your minds relax and time passes. But as long as we stay tense, coiled like a spring, like ready to go, like time is moving very slowly, which is important because we want to get these knocked out before something really bad happens.
Fair point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna dive in and be right back out.
Okay. Or not. I mean, depending on what Stack decides. I mean, I guess we'll have to find out. Everything's off the rails now. So.
No predicting this future.
I don't want any of y'all acting all surprised and whatnot. What you might see in there. I mean, yes, I was apparently a cat. So So yeah, don't I don't want to be people be like, oh, he's so cute. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Mm,
None of that.
mm. Okay. Thorn says, no, never that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Walter stares straight at Stack, looking into his eyes, with a passive of like, what is that? What's my fucking passive insight? Whatever. I guess it'd be passive of like 39. Is that true? Would you want us to fawn over you if you were cute?
No, he doesn't want. This is embarrassing. This is.
Fair enough.
Now I may be adorable, and I. All right. Anyway,
I mean, we met only one other talking cat so far, which is odd, being on this adventure.
What? Oh, like like a regular cat. I was like, there have been
Yeah.
a ton of Amurans. Yeah, there've been a ton of Amurans, but
Yeah.
okay.
Like normal cat, but this has a voice. Well, actually, normal's a stretch.
Let's see. Okay. Hmm. Where is the? Oh. Okay. So, when you guys arrive, you're at a large manor house that is located in the Alkenstar Duchy. It is outside the city limits, built on a hill overlooking a wide stretch of the Ustrandi River.
seen supposed to move yet?
No, not yet, not yet.
Oh.
The smell of the river, and the sound of the gulls. It is a real memory, Stack, but not of the ocean. Just a large river polluted by toxic waste and wild magic. You are in the center of the massive ritual circle that your sister and you have made together. Can you fill us in, Stack the Deck, on the purpose of this ritual you guys are about to perform?
Oh, right. So what I remember is that my sister we got separated from our family, and so we thought, but she was like especially in tune with like like wild magic and stuff. She thought we could make a living like selling or helping people out by protecting people from wild magic and whatnot, like anti-wild magic belts or anti-wild magic foundations on your house and like and whatnot like that. So this ritual right here was she thought she could harness it, like figure out like what wild magic was gonna happen, and if I remember correctly, yeah.
Did she explain to you at any point why you needed to be in the very epicenter of this very complex magical circle?
I mean, I was a cat, so I mean, I thought I should be there. I mean, she thought like, oh, I'll be in the middle of it because I'm a cat. I'm very important to the ritual. I'm very important to her well-being. I look after her, and so I thought maybe I'd be like, I'd sit right my furry bottom right here, right in the middle of it, make sure everything goes okay.
Gotcha. All right. A card-shaped golden portal appears, letting you guys onto a landing that looks down upon sort of the grand foyer of this resplendent manor house. You can see that a complex and massive ritual circle has been carved and etched into the floor. You guys see Lyra, Stack the Deck's so-called sister, so-called former master, so-called variant of Raven Nicoletta. Her eyes are closed. She is deep in concentration of this ritual. You can see unsuspecting house cat, Stack the Deck, licking a paw, yawning, looking around the circle, looking over at Lyra. He has not seemed to have noticed you just yet as you come onto the landing. The landing would put you guys about 20 feet above the rest of the room. I guess my question for you guys is, according to the trader, you only have to observe and find the card. You don't have to interact with anything, but you are here, and the things that you do can and will have a butterfly effect. So, my question for you guys is, what do you do?
I think last time, Bella, you looked for it with fortune telling.
Yeah, that's how I found Inquisitor.
If you plan on doing that again, then I'll aid you on that. For now, Walter's just kind of observing the area.
Sure. Could I make a recall knowledge to get just a sense if there's a pull of fate towards something in this space?
Yeah, absolutely.
I need that, Walter.
Here it comes. Okay, bonus is still in.
Okay. Let's see. With his assistance, let me see.
Only in Pathfinder. Roll a 2, get a 29.
With his critical assistance, you do in fact feel that there is something, a presence, a being that is lingering. It is somewhere in the room, also bearing witness to what is to come.
Now, Bella, what happened if I just, if I just shooed myself off of there? If I just...
I think you changed the timeline, and I'll be real. I could spend an hour pontificating on what the effects might be, but I may never get close. So, it wouldn't be the most reckless thing you've ever done, but
What if I just went in there? What if I want to tell her off?
Zach,
Yes.
whatever you want to do, I support you, because this is your pen ultimate destiny situation, and whatever you feel is right, you go for it.
He steps on the stairs. He looks at his group team. He looks at his friends. He looks at Thorn. He gives him a head boop. It's like, I don't know what's gonna happen here, but you're the finest cowboy I ever met. So keep it real. If other things don't turn out right, you could always, I'm not saying go straight or anything. I'm just saying, don't be such a curmudgeon all the time.
He says, Stack, what are you doing? We we don't have to do anything, right? We just wait for the car to show up. Are you sure?
No, does that sound like me at all?
I guess
So,
not.
Gives him a smooch. All right. Hey, Stack kind of, he walks down the stairs, kind of like Now, Miss Laura, what are we doing here?
Oh shit. Okay. All right. As you head down the start heading down the stairs and you call out to her, she opens her eyes, stumbling a bit on the words of the spell. The cat turns and looks at you as well. And she says, who are you? How did you get here?
Now, Miss Laura, you know what you're trying to do here. Now, bringing me back ain't it causes a lot of hurt to a lot of stacks out there, and
Wait. She looks from the cat in the circle to you, and she says, you are him. How?
Well, a lot of time mumbo jumbo, a lot of destinies and unraveling, and people talking about fate and whatnot. It's all coming apart over up in the future now. So, I want to ask, wow, why do you have to do this one? Like, I mean, I thought losing me isn't that gonna losing your brother ain't gonna bring him back.
You
I
you
had to
know
let
you know about Corvin?
Well, now I do. Now I thought I lost you. I thought I was gonna
Lost me.
I was
Are
gonna.
you what happens with this ritual?
Well, I mean, I think so. I mean, you could have made me look a little more handsome, I think. But I mean, if this is what Corvin looks like, I mean, I guess you did a bang up job. I mean, if you didn't, then I mean, I don't know what you were doing. I mean, like, he looks over his claws, but
You're not Corvin.
I mean, I never met the man, but
She looks down at this adorable little house cat with disdain on her face, and she says, "Another failure."
well, you see, madam, this is the problem. You keep making these stacks. You keep hopping from timeline to timeline and thinking that it's gonna turn out okay, and then we get abandoned here, like this little poor man right here, and he
Don't
picks
move
up
any
the.
further.
Oh, okay. All right,
Don't you step into that circle. I don't know what would happen. How are you here? Why are you here? She looks past you and she sees, like, all your allies.
Oh yeah. See, all us. Apparently, fate got all jumbled up, backwards up, back beyond that portal up there, and now we're here to,
Fate.
yeah, fate, when destiny, all that nonsense, all that.
I don't believe in fate.
No,
I
neither
don't
do
believe in
I.
destiny. My experiments are meant to to prove that mortals can control their own destinies, that mortals can rewrite the rules. Magic makes anything possible.
Well, yeah, no, I'm a big fan of of fate not existing. I make my own destiny, my own luck, and all that good stuff. But you see, apparently that's not the truth. I mean, or there's like this fate somehow intermingled in all that. But
No,
you see,
no.
I I mean,
When
I
my,
don't like it either.
when my brother was taken from me, I was young. We were young. I didn't have my magic. I didn't have my power. If I had
You
had
see,
it then, he never would have died.
you
If
see,
I had had it then, I would have brought him back. I've tried. I tried so hard to bring him back.
you see, that's the same. The same thing happened to me, man. And he walks around the circle. I thought I lost you. I
Lost
thought
me.
when I thought when I watched you disappear, I thought I lost my sister. I thought she was gone forever because some wild magic mishap took her, and I was gonna break the world apart to get you back.
She
And
shakes her head. She says, "Don't call me your sister.
but
You
I
are
had to
not my
learn.
brother.
I had to
You
learn to
are an
let go.
experiment."
I loved you. I loved you more than you'll ever know. I still do.
She looks upset and furious. She says, "You loved me in the way that a pet loves its master. Even now you sit dutifully." And you hear Stack the Deck go, "Wow," and kind of like look over, like, should I still be in the circle? Am I doing a good job?
Mhm. And pets they always come home. Like I'm here right now. I
So
was gonna, break. I was gonna break fate to come back here and save you. I was gonna.
save me.
I thought something awful happened to you. You got trapped beyond the veil of wild magic, and I had to, research wild magic myself to get you back. And a lot of stuff happened, and I had to learn to. I had to learn to let go. And yeah, he takes a step forward.
She raises a hand to you as if in warning to try to keep you away. And she says, "You are a fool for coming here. I don't know what you hope to gain, but if you are Stack, and I don't complete this ritual, you'll cease to exist."
No, I'm. Just don't, you know, don't leave him. Like being left to, think he's a failure, that he couldn't protect you, that he couldn't take care of you. That Stack over there deserves at least to believe that his sister still loves him.
He doesn't have a sister. He is a random stray cat.
That would go into the future, come back in time just to save you.
There's nothing to save me from. If this experiment fails, and apparently it does, I will find another way. I will never give up. I will prove that mortals control their own fate, their own destiny, and that the gods, and whatever other beings play at gods, cannot pull our strings any longer.
No, I understand. We we do make our own fate, but sometimes things you have to accept things of sometimes how they land or how the dice fall sometimes. I had to learn that the hard way, and
No,
You know, and sometimes there aren't do-overs.
Hmm.
I'm not telling you to stop the ritual or finish it or either way or the other. Just don't leave him, okay? Don't. He deserves a life that, you know, that he could spend on living on his own, living for himself at sometimes. Now, I don't know what happened to your brother. I'm sorry that I couldn't replace him for you. But I know for certain if I would do the best that I could every day.
I don't owe you anything. If you couldn't be what I needed, then I didn't need you.
No, he'll be there. Maybe it's in, you know, what you want, but you know, you two are all you got right now together, and right now, he points to the cat. That's all you are all he knows, and
Back the
he'll
deck
follow
looks
you.
over. Like, should I still be in the circle? Am I doing good?
You, stay there. He'll and you know he'll follow you to the ends of the earth. He'll sing your praises. He'll you know protect you the best that he can. But you give him the life that I couldn't have. Please.
Right. You can attempt a very hard diplomacy to sway her to a path of compassion.
One quick interjection before that roll happens.
Uh-huh.
From watching from the stairs, since Walter has now met Lyra in the carnival, and now also this version, does it seem like there was a very weird interaction that she seemed to be able to pass through because Walter was looking at Stack's card into this? Would that weird connection that he's now met these two different versions of them, would he be able to aid Stack in this persuasion with fortune telling?
I see what you mean. You're trying to like literally thoughts and prayers him from the staircase?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a
Okay.
bullshit way to thoughts and prayers him, but only because he's met Lyra and he's seen this personality of her now in two different versions.
Right.
And this is something that Stack is trying to vie for. So I'm wondering if there's some way that I could, you know, give him my energy, so to speak. For this
I would say that you could try to catch Stack's eye and give him a look of encouragement from the stairs. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right, then I'll use fortune telling for that assist.
Oh.
There you go, buddy. That's the best I can do.
All right, so you have a +4 to this check.
Oh, you see your point. Oh.
Okay, so a 45, and the DC for very hard check at your level is a 43.
Oh.
So thanks to the aid of your ally, she lets out a slow, shuddering breath And she says, I will consider it. Why should I even finish the ritual at all? If all it will do is fail. Wouldn't he be happier staying as he is? Not filled with the false memories of a dead brother.
I believe it gives him purpose, and I think it's better at least knowing, what it's like to live, love, and to have a chance than, staying a cat forever, staying. If you're asking me would I want to go back, I'd say never. I met so many good people, and I did so many amazing things. Half of them were trying to get you back.
Would you have done all those things if I had stayed? If you had never lost me? If you had known the truth of your origins? If you had love and kindness? If you had grown in a garden that was tended and loved, instead of chasing false hopes?
Now, madam, I'm a pretty, messed up, broken guy, if I have to say so myself. I've been blown up, I've been killed by myself over grief and lies, and then I've killed other versions of myself, and it's all very hard. It's been just at a chance to right some wrongs that I did in the past, or gain some deeper truth of wild magic. And I've hurt people, stolen things, and all sorts of stuff. And I think having a chance at a normal life would be good for him. Having a chance to, do those projects that you pretending to do. All this saying like, oh, we're gonna help Alkenstar with its wild magic problem. Oh, we're gonna help people stay alive during the wild magic storms. And what if we actually did those things? What if I believed in you?
She hears those words and she looks over at the cat and she said, "You heard all those discussions?"
Mm-hmm. Well, I heard them, but I didn't understand them until I was afterwards. I didn't.
Those are projects that I took on to fund my research. I don't care about Alkenstar. I don't care about anyone except my brother.
I know.
All of this wealth and power is a means to an end. You are a means to an end. I am a means to an end.
It's time. I know we can't. As much as I tried bringing you back, I had to learn to let go.
Ha! You obviously failed, or you wouldn't be here.
Well, no, I want to tell you to do what I couldn't.
I will never give up on my brother. But I will not abandon this creature.
I know you won't. Sack gives her a hug.
She tenses up. You see her hands, her claws flare with magic. And she screams at you. Don't touch me! You're not him! and the magic circle begins to flare up wildly. Magic begins to pulse and spin and turn, and you think that maybe something is not going right.
Oh, I know. It's okay, Lyra.
Okay, she tries to push you away. Wow, she's actually got a really good athletic score. All right, hold on. Ugh. Dang, bro, your sister work out. Here we go. All right, she barely pushes you away with a 44. As she kind of pushes you away and staggers away from you, the stack in the middle gets upset and says, and it looks like he's going to run to her. She turns and she screams at him, "No, stay!" And he starts to look like panicked and starts looking around. As this is happening, you guys hear eerie, haunting laughter, kind of echoing around the room.
Friend of yours?
Her eyes go wide as she looks around the room, unsure where the sound is coming from. And she looks at you and says, "Isn't this? This isn't." And you just hear the sort of, oh, it just gets funnier every time. And then you guys see the magic circle begin to flare, and the cat fucking disappears. Lyra gasps and rushes into the circle after him. You do anything, Zach?
No, he pulls her back. He pulls.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me a grab. Try and grab hold of her.
That laughter. This is a very interesting ability. Because Hunt Prey says that I designate a single creature as your prey and focus against it. You must be able to see or hear the prey. So was it something
absolutely.
So was it something within this room that I could just mark as Hunt Prey?
Yeah, absolutely. You get the sense that there is a creature here. You think that the creature that is here is one of the missing cards.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I'll tag it and then start like doing seek actions if it seems to be invisible.
All right. So Stack, you managed to grab her, but as you do, you start to like pull a full Back to the Future Marty McFly, as you start to become less and less corporeal. You begin remembering that time that a strange man showed up and made your sister upset when you were doing the ritual. It was right before you fucking died.
All right. He lets go.
Oh, so you let go of her?
Wait. Is me?
She says something happened. Something is going wrong with the circle.
What did he do? Did he go somewhere? Did he?
Who are you? Stop laughing! Stop laughing! Walter, go ahead and give me a blind GM seek action, search action, whichever.
Alright. Seek. price. That's on. I will spend a hero point to take the better of the two.
Okay. Ooh, some hot dice. You feel strands of fate leak from your eyes like tears. And you feel the pull of those threads as they wind about and through the banister railings and up and over the stairs. And then they outline what appears to be a jester in all black. They are the source of the mocking laughter. They are on a balcony about 10 feet above where you guys are.
I'll do the call out action. Does he have the cat with him? Or is he just.
Oh no, he's just laughing.
Okay, then I'm just gonna stare at him and be like, hey friend, what's so funny? Just staring straight at him.
Okay.
Hopefully that is a call out for everyone else to see that there is something where
Yeah.
he's looking.
You guys turn and look, you see Lyra is going to try to break free, Stack, with a 53 critical success. She gets a little bit further into the circle, and as she steps to the circle, she vanishes. This seems to make the jester laugh even harder.
All right. So I'm Mr. Jester. I'm assuming this hasn't gone according to plan.
No. How could you plan for something like this? I came to see where it all started. I felt drawn to this place because if ever there was a moment where humor was needed, I think it was here. What a sad day this was. A day of endings and beginnings. And then to see you come here and make it all worse.
All right. So I'm assuming there's something on the through this magic circle here. Yeah. Or is it you just came to watch? If I step right here, am I gonna
The more you talk, the more he. Oh, and
right
as
there.
you step into the circle, you vanish. He rolls around on his Easter hams with some alacrity, some real jongolier kind of shit going on, and he turns to you guys and he says, "Well, I guess that's that. No Lyra, no Raven, no quest, no shattered fate. Our story ends. Soon enough, we'll all be shuffled back where we belong. And all of your efforts, and all of mine, and all of hers, and all of Jack's will have been for nothing." It was all for nothing. Don't you see the joke?
Something tells me it's not going to be that easy. Should we be going after him?
Kind of wondering. Is there anything you can analyze on that magic circle?
Oh, is there anything I can analyze on that magic circle?
Yeah, give me a recall knowledge. Yeah.
I'd like to burn my casting of the thing that gives me advantage.
Okay.
I'm frozen up. Here it comes. Did you get two?
Okay.
There we are.
You believe. Okay. Oh yeah, you believe that the circle has always been infused with wild magic. But because she interrupted the ritual and stayed interrupted for too long, it has spiraled out of control. Whatever has happened, they have likely been placed in a pocket dimension within the circle itself. But soon, the ritual timer will play out, the circle will vanish, and everything that was sucked into the circle will cease to exist.
Do I feel like there's something I could do to keep the ritual going, to extend that, or
Ooh, I mean, you've never seen this ritual before, but you are level 18. You can fucking try.
not really a serious magic caster either? But
Well, in Pathfinder 2e, no one has to be a caster to do rituals. You just have to have high skill in magic skills. This would be occultism, which I believe you are a master of.
I can assist with. I got a plus 29. I can assist.
I shoot the gun. But you know what? If there's something that I can do, let me know.
All right, so you run down the stairs to try to get into position.
I'll fly over, see if I can help.
Kelly looks very upset with the joke. Like he wants to smash him.
Oh, believe me, I do.
Thorn is says yeah, all right, you work on the ritual, I'll go get Stack. And he rushes
Oh,
into the portal.
okay.
So, should I roll an aid for helping?
Right. Do you feel that Jericho would rush in to the portal?
100%.
All right. Okay. Bella, you believe that you need to stand right here if you want to resume the ritual. And then for maximum effect, you would need someone to stand here and here to help you channel power into the ritual. You should probably not, run right through the portal, but we'll say that you went around the portal. Okay. So we'll come back to that in a second.
Henry, shut that jester up.
All right, Henry fires a fucking bazooka out of his arm, blowing up the balcony. There's just a smoldering black stain where the joke used to be.
If we kill him, I'll just pick up his card.
Mm. Okay. All right. So inside the portal, let's see. Oh no, the camp. I didn't think this would have lyrics. Damn. Okay. Hold
The music.
on.
we jump into the portal.
No.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have to operate stuff on our end.
Yeah. So I could just move you guys off to the side so you could see, but you wouldn't actually be in. But Jerry would be in. Stack is here. Let's see. Stack is here. Lyra's here. Thorn is here. All right, and the rest of you would be off to the side. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. And we'll just go with this. We'll just go with this. It's a little less intense and more kind of. Okay. So, Dak, these two wouldn't show up right away. You see Lyra rush across what looks like a roulette wheel / clock? Question mark? And she drops to her knees and embraces you, or you
Yeah.
from before. You hear meow and some purring. And she looks around and she says, "What is this?"
I mean, your guess is as good as mine, Miss Lyra. I've never been here before.
What?
No.
This isn't how it was supposed to be. Looking
I don't.
around, you see all manner of just random chaos. And it's got this like Mad Hatter Tea Party vibe. But you see like just random wild magic effects. You see like perpetual fireball, like just kind of going off and then dissipating and going off again. You see a potion bottle. Inside the potion bottle is a giant fairy that seems to be trapped in the potion bottle, being perpetually dissolved and healed by the contents of the potion bottle. You see chess pieces cast asunder, the board crumbling. The butterflies from the previous room, manifestations of Lyra's magic, are here, but large and sinister, flying high overhead like birds of prey, and so on and so forth. And you see the deck, playing cards, just drifting, rotating, some burning, some tearing, some crumbling to dust.
This is some sort of. This what I think. Wild magic come from here, Lyra.
Hey, I'm Stack. I'm
Oh,
here.
Thorny, what are you doing here?
Well, what am I doing here? I was gonna let you get sucked into a portal. Whatever Bella said that this portal it's gonna collapse or something.
Oh, well, I guess we got a mosey. Where we gotta go?
Hey, don't worry, I'm here.
Oh, hi, Jerry.
You want me to just punch her? Is that? I feel like that's what we need
no
to do.
one's punching nobody. Miss Lyra, where do you think we are, and how do we get out of here? And where's the portal if Bella's gonna make one?
She looks around, and I will have her do a recall knowledge check. And her eyes go wide, and she says, "I understand what this is. I understand everything now."
Want to share with the class, Miss Lyra, or? Is this some sort
I
of revelation?
see. Stack, you may attempt a recall knowledge check if you'd like.
Okay.
I will warn you, a success may be worse than a failure. Okay. I will message you.
Huh.
Absentmindedly, Lyra stands up, holding the cat. And she says, I understand. Yes.
So
Yes.
where do you think we are? Because I mean, I have some ideas, but
It's not important. We need to get back, though.
no, I mean,
I don't think we can. Not from this side.
Stack tries to like grab the like something like the deck of cards. I guess is it like a
Yeah.
Is it yeah. Tries to
The
grab it.
cards that are roughly 20 feet long and 15 feet wide, those cards?
That's not, all right, that's not. All right, that's not those cards. Is there any? Is there like that potion with the giant fang? How? Oh, it was like really big. Okay. Oh, that thing. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. All right. My
Yeah.
bad.
No worries, no worries.
Let's see. It's like, huh.
There are some of her little butterfly magics flying around everywhere.
Just like poke one.
Yeah, give me a thievery. Give me a thievery.
Thievery. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you go to snatch at one. You grab it, and you feel it sort of dissipate in your hand. It leaves behind a glowing gold residue.
Huh. He like sniffs it, like licks it.
It reminds you of the arm you lost, gained, had, no longer
Huh.
have.
Lyra, I think this is some sort of. This is where it all happens, isn't it? This is where the magic happens. This is where the wild magic happens. That goes like try to cast like a spell. Oh, well, I guess I don't have spells. Yeah, he feels sad because he doesn't have his spells anymore. Oh darn it!
She looks at you and says, "You don't even have magic?"
No, I'm running with on my way back to you, I lost it. I'm sorry, and I thought.
He smiles. You don't need to apologize for anything. You guys hear a horrible alien roar off in the distance from a kaiju-sized creature. Looking off in the distance, you can see making its way through the chaos is the upper torso of a humanoid being, its muscular arms ending in two massive crab claws. Each of the crab claws has rows and rows of dense, thick, blocky, elk-like teeth growing from a thick, muscular neck that's barely defined from the back, shoulders, and chest that it seems to be sprouting from, is a hideous cyclopean face with a mouth that splits the entire head in half. It lets out another hungry scream. You may attempt recall knowledge checks if you would like.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
Okay, Stack. You have no fucking idea what that is, but you know it's bad.
Yeah, Miss Lyra, I think we should. I
Yes, we need to get out of here, but I don't know how. There's no way back from here.
Well, do what you do best. That portal you got going on. I mean, maybe you could do it again. It brings us back to the other side.
I can try. I don't know how much time we have. And you guys hear the laughter resume. And I gotta take things over to the other map.
So one of those things are in the realm. Okay.
Do a cold shot to the nuts.
So back in this area, the joke says, "Oh, things are getting very interesting on the other side. What happens when you're in a space that shouldn't exist and you get devoured into another? I think today we're going to see a lot of very interesting things. Or maybe just the truth. Which is the funniest joke of all." All right, Bella. The portal is getting unstable. I'm not trying to be that guy, but if I don't see 3 successful ritual checks, this thing's gonna spiral out of control, and whatever heroes or characters make it out of this portal, if any, will be irrevocably changed. The primary thing that we need is occultism. However, fortune-telling lore can be subbed in for any of these skill checks. Would also accept a religion check to call upon the gods and tell them that what is happening here today is beyond unnatural and that they should endeavor to stop it from happening. I would also accept Arcana because at the end of the day, good magical training is always important. So those are the 3 checks I need, with fortune telling being able to sub out for any of them.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Oof. Okay, that is a success. All right, Walter, how are you contributing?
The only way I can, and that's going to be through a fortune-telling lore.
Okay.
That's the highest thing on the list of what I just said.
Okay. Kelly, how are you contributing?
Alright. We are going to... We are going to
You got a pretty good occultism. You got a pretty good,
I got.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. That is 3 successes against a DC 40, which is the hard check for your level. You guys are able to stabilize the portal. So let's go back inside real quick. Let's see. All right, the creature lets out another kaiju-esque roar. As it approaches, every time it breathes in, whatever is nearby gets sucked into its hungering maw, never to be seen again. And Jericho says, you want me to punch that thing? I'll punch it.
Oh, I mean, Miss Jericho, I don't think you gotta punch it, but
Yeah, I don't know how many punches it's gonna take for that thing. Thorn says. He kind of moves to the center of this platform. Bella said something about trying to keep the ritual going. Maybe we just gotta have faith, I guess.
then ah, well, there's not much that we can do here. Well, Sack pops a squat. It's it's been if they could get it open, they could get it open, and I believe they can. But if they can't, I just well, there's no use fighting it. I mean, you see the size of that thing? You see the size?
So Thorn says, "No, is this how it ends? In a fucking
Yeah.
random board game themed demiplane eaten by a I don't know whatever the fuck that is."
I mean, I wouldn't
And
have
you
it
you
leave you
see
here. Yeah.
it has arrived.
All right. Oh boy. Well, looks like it wants to fight, I guess.
It begins smashing things. Its claws begin snapping the chains that bind the different islands of stone together. You see bits and pieces of detritus, artifacts of things that have been, might be, can't be. As it takes in a deep breath to let out another terrifying roar, everything that is pulled into its maw vanishes. And it is at that point when you guys vanish and appear back in the circle.
Ooh, buddy. See, Miss Bella had it, and everything
As you
died.
reappear, the laughter ceases.
Oh. Was that not funny? Did we interrupt your punchline? I was.
The joke cocks his head and says, how interesting. How interesting. Everything feels the same.
Oh.
Perhaps in the end, nothing changed. Because this was all fated to happen after all.
Curious what was going to happen if you failed those checks, but.
Lyra begins to move away from the circle with Housecat Stack.
Well, I mean, let's not go back there again, Lyra. Let's not. You know what was over there, right?
You can see that she's looking around at everything, and it's like she's seeing it all again for the first time.
Oh, didn't you? That's where it is, isn't it?
Hmm.
That's where it all is, isn't it? The wild magic, where things happen and don't happen and could happen, all that stuff. It's all over there. It's all.
Yes. Anything is possible. I knew it. I knew it. Fate is a lie.
Hmm.
Only chance
Well, I think
is
some
real.
chances are bigger than others, but
Yes. She's petting you like Bond villains pet their cats now. And she says, don't worry, Zach. I will finish the ritual. And I will take good care of you this time.
no.
And you
He'll
all
take care of
feel that fate has been changed.
for the better.
I can noticeably, or well, you know what? I won't say it. Noticeably, I can feel that there's now a shift in her demeanor from what's happening
absolutely.
before, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do a sense motive check now.
Okay.
This time I'm actually gonna pull on the power of the owl to kind of boost into that.
Does someone have the Inquisitor? That one had like crazy bonuses for this thing.
The owl also gets a +3 to sense
Okay.
motives.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
also for any lore hounds, yes, that was the art of the Astral Dreadnought from the Vecna adventure, which was just a fucking train wreck. I read it; it was crazy. However, in the first stage of Magic, in Galarian, these creatures did exist. So technically, it's lore accurate. Technically, it's lore accurate. Okay, Walter, the woman you saw when you first got here was a young, talented, but possibly insane woman who would do anything to see her goals succeed, to prove her theories correct, to get what she was after. In a way, she was well past getting her brother back. It was less about having her brother back and more about proving that mortals could change fate. The being that is before you now is the same being that you met at the carnival. This is a being of intense confidence who seems to know the inner workings of reality itself. You hear, as you are realizing this,
And then I replay those words that the joke was saying, that maybe this was all fated to happen.
and the joke says, well, this has been fun, but I think I'm going to run away now. And he starts heading for the portal. You may roll into initiative if you'd like.
Henry, grab him. Stu, grab him. Sylvia, grab him.
Let's see. Man, to be that happy, right? I feel like you need drugs. I think you would need drugs. Okay. Oh man. All right, let's see what they got for initiative. Oof. All right, 2 of you can go before the joke. That's good. I don't know if you have hero point and you want to try to re-roll to beat a 37 initiative, but the more of you that could go, probably the better.
Why not? We'll reroll.
Here, I'll also start him out here. This is where he was when he said he was gonna run away.
I think I'll re-roll. Since we were using in the midst of this ritual, can I use the stat I was using for?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
Isn't it rolling? Oh,
Is it?
because I'm already locked in. It looks like.
All right, what'd you roll though? Roll it. If it's better, I'll just manually change it.
It won't. It's like grayed out. It won't let me roll it again.
I don't know, just roll a skill check, bro. Then I'll just replace it.
Okay.
Don't let the technology win.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Those are pretty good. I don't suppose you have a pilgrim charm. No? Alright. Lyra is up first. Let's see. Lyra is going to begin casting a spell. Yeah. Okay. Alright. When she completes the spell, she and Stack the Deck vanish. Oh. Alright. Play passes to Bella.
Trying to get an item into my inventory. I'm going to How far away is he? Where is this guy? I can't find him.
He is all the way up here. It looks like he's just trying to get to this portal. I mean,
I'm here. I have 20, 30. I have a 30-foot movement. And he is 50 feet. Well, he's close enough.
he says, "Come now, Bella. What? Don't put yourself out on my account."
If I have anything that can stop him. That's not really what I have in mind. Isn't really gonna stop him.
Doesn't
I
the
guess
portal
you
lead
know.
home, though? Does it?
It's a good question. Does the portal lead home? I guess I should just lean into what I can do. Okay, so Bella can make a request using all 3 of her actions.
You attempt to make an impression and then request your opponent cease their current activity and engage in negotiations. You take a -5 penalty to your diplomacy check. Generally, DC is the creature's will DC, though your DM might modify it. Okay. So his will's actually pretty low. So this would be a 37, but you would have a -5 to the check.
Oof.
Alright.
But I can use a D3 to get up to that 37. Oh, 1 shy.
He says, I don't think so.
I have 1 more hero point.
Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, it was a nice try. I bet Beck could have done it.
Rude. Probably.
Kelly, you're up.
Alright. We're gonna move 30. So we can fly.
Ooh, okay. So you head up the stairs. All right.
And go to the other side of him.
It's Kelly. I can't wait to see what goofball miss you managed to pull off this time. And he flips up his skirt and shows you his stockinged hams, and he does a little butt cheek dance in your face. Oh, so close. I could almost feel the weapon. Or maybe it was just the tip.
Well, that's 0 point.
He's beating us with using hair points.
The cheek! And I mean it! The cheek! Alright, some damage. Alright, he takes 27 points of damage. Seems to be resistant or immune to some of the damage.
Okay.
As you stab his left butt cheek, there is a loud pop, as if a balloon has burst, and then you hear just a sort of whee sound as the air starts to slowly vent out of the hole you poked in his butt cheek.
He's cold iron. Nice. I forgot about that. Okay. So that's my 3.
Okay. Walter, to you.
All right. Guy is. Yeah. Walter's gonna run. Here at least. With one action. Alright, very popular. He's looking at the joke. He does have him still marked, but I can't do anything about that. He's gonna spend one action to activate a round. And then he's going to do risky reload to immediately load into his gun, fire it at
Okay.
at this guy. That one. This.
Alright, that is going to hit.
Damn, that's for a crit. I have no hero points. Alright. Damage is damage.
Alright, as you shoot him, he spins 3 times in place. Blood squirts out of him like he's a yard sprinkler. Some of it hits Kelly in the cheek. And he says, I've been shot! Oh! Well, at least I wasn't shot by Vulture 13.
Also, whoops, I used the wrong ammo. I meant to use the greater version of this, which is 3d4 persistence, and he has a -10 to his speed. But that is. Oh, wait,
So he takes 3d4 persistent acid. And he is immobilized?
Nope, he only has a -10. If I
Oh,
crit
-10,
if I
okay.
crit on him, he would have been immobilized.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that was it.
All right. He says, well. You tried your best. See you around, suckers! And he just cartwheels through the portal.
That's where we go. That's home, right? That's
I'm gonna hope so. Let's follow after him.
Oh, as he fled, I would have got a reactive strike.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, give it to me.
He's no longer there to target, so.
I gotcha. Oh, shit. Let me see. Is a 48 a critical hit? It is not a critical hit, but you would have hit him. All right, give me some damage. Okay. All right. He maneuvers in such a way that when you hit him, he acts like you have slapped him on the ass with your sword, sending him careening even faster into the portal. And he says, "Thanks a lot, McLean." And that's that.
We done here? Cause I'm chasing after him. Looks the others.
Stack has disappeared. So
Everybody shrugs.
All right.
Jericho's like,
Yeah.
"This adventure was lame. Sorry, Stack. It was kind of lame. I'm just saying."
well, did I reappear? Did I?
Yeah, you're right there. I see you.
Oh, I thought I disappeared with Lyra. So okay, all right.
No. This Stack the deck disappeared.
Oh.
So technically you disappeared.
Kitty stack.
All right, so as you guys head back through the portal, stack the deck. If you could join me in secret chat.
Oh man, secret chat. I haven't heard that
Uh-huh.
in a while.
Oh man, secret chats.
Probably gonna be getting a lot of that for this arc.
I would imagine so.
Hmm.
A lot of personal stories and all that.
Yeah.
I do not love that I spent all my hero points when we still have an hour left and we're probably going into the next one.
Yep. This will be fun.
Same here. I thought it was gonna be a prolonged fight, and he just ran away. I'm like, wow, that was.
It made sense for him. There's no reason for him to stick around.
Mhm.
He's probably gonna jump into the next one to see where he can get his kicks.
Yeah. Shall be interesting. How this affects things. So how's everyone else doing tonight?
Doing? I'm a little upset that it's so cold tonight on June 1st. It's supposed to get down to 43 tonight, and I have a freshly planted garden that's going to get not frostbitten, but cold snapped. Don't
Oh
love it.
no.
It's not supposed to get cold at this point. Nature is broken.
I firmly believe that. We kind of busted it.
So you brought up a good point. It's now June. Halfway through the fucking year already. Jeez.
Yeah, I gotta go by and pay rent tomorrow. Yay. Well, if you know anybody who is looking for a place in Southern Maryland, looks like a couple of the apartments around me are getting ready to open up in come July. If you have to be in the Southern Maryland area.
These like new apartments or
No, it's a townhome, or it's a house that's been split into two. The group of guys who were living upstairs to my in the house I'm in, they're not renewing their lease come the end of June. One of them's moving away, and the other one just he decided he's gonna try something else.
gotcha.
But
Fortunately, I don't know too many people in the Maryland area. Besides you guys.
it could be a twofer if you know how to use AutoCAD. The SMECA, the Southern Maryland Electrical Co-op I work for, is looking for new drafters. So we had a guy transfer departments. Moving up the ladder.
AutoCAD. I haven't used that program in like years.
Yeah, you do primarily AutoCAD. It's nice that it's a union gig, so they look after you pretty well. And because it's a co-op, all the money's staying in the area. It's not going out. I definitely like better than how I've seen with like further north in Maryland. Pepco is the main supplier. They're owned by an even larger corporation. Bought them out a while back. I remember they fired a bunch of people. Got rid of redundancy. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that usually happens with mergers.
All right, when you guys get back, you can see the joke talking to the other cards, and he says, and then I said, see you later. And then Kelly, he hit me in the ass with the sword, and then I said, thanks for the boost, McLean. And it was pretty funny because, I escaped into the place where they needed me to go anyways. Oh, here they come now.
So that means you're going to be playing nice. Walter is still leveling his gun at him.
I'm always nice. And you see him take out a long hose from his bag of props. He slides it up under the mask, and then with a sort of suctioning cork sound, he puts it down his pants, and he starts reinflating his ass cheek.
I think the wolf might have got to his card. He's not very funny.
As you say that, he stops blowing, and you hear sort of a long whoopee cushion fart sound as the air empties from his butt cheek again, and he says, "A man with no taste buds shouldn't comment on the flavor of food." Anyway, I'll help with whatever it is you need, because now I have a much better idea where things stand. I have a great, unshakable confidence that all of this is still fate.
Would you like to share with the class? You're gonna keep that an inside joke.
All I know is I traveled to the point in all the timelines where this started. I wanted to see for myself. What happened? Imagine my surprise. What you happened? The chosen of fate? Showing up at the beginning of it all? Rather auspicious? You see Jack giving you guys a look like, come on, guys. Come on. You were just supposed to get the card, guys. He doesn't say anything, but he do got disappointed dad look on his face. It's kind of like...
Well,
Anyways,
whatever
here
happened.
is my card. And then he reaches up under his skirts and he really rummaging around, and you hear like the sound of some bowling pins falling down, and you hear a chicken go. Bark, bark, bark. And you see feathers kind of come out from underneath his mask. As he keeps rummaging, you see his hand pop out of his shirt. Then it disappears back inside. And then finally, with a great and over-the-top sort of groan and a horrible squelching sound, he produces the joke. It is added to your party stash. The joke represents solving a problem not with strength, but with cleverness or artifice. As long as you have the joke invested, you can attempt an appropriate lore check instead of athletics check to climb, force open, grapple, high jump, long jump, or swim. I guess if you had bardic knowledge, this would just be fucking anything. Wow.
Just put that right in my inventory. Thank you.
Alas, it is only once per day. This is only once per day, and you must spend 2 actions to think hard about it. Still pretty good. Oh wait, no. That's all the time. That's all the time. Then the special one is once per day. You perform a quick but amusing card trick with the joke meant to distract others. You cast Laughing Fit on up to 10 creatures in range of the spell. The range of the spell is 1/2 your level rounded down, minimum 6th level, and the save DC is your class DC. Not bad. When you epitomize... Oh?
That's literally, I can't do this, but I read it in a book one.
Oh yeah. That passive is all the time.
Yeah.
Not activated. That's insane. Especially when somebody said that they envisioned themselves dying by failing an athletics check. I mean, that's crazy. The epitomization of the card is one of the Harrow Heart's workshops. Harrow Heart being the keep. Becomes staffed by amusing and witty assistants. These assistants, apart from being a delight to work with, help to prioritize and organize projects to be more efficient. Crafting checks made in this workshop gain a +3 item bonus, and you only need to spend 2 days at work before you can attempt a crafting check to determine initial success. In addition, the assistants can teach you how to cast the following rituals with the expectation that you'll use these rituals on at least some of the time for humorous shenanigans. Animate object, awaken object, and fantastic facade. These may be outdated. So I don't know. I might have to look up what the new ritual versions are. But there you go. I will add that to your list of places that you can go. Let's see. P, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Okay. J, K, L, K. There we go. The joke. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So Jack looks around and says, okay, okay. You got the card? And that's the important part. I'm sure whatever happened, he looks right at you, Stack, and he says, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's been fine.
Absolutely. It's been fine the whole time.
Stack looks away listfully.
Hey, Stack, can we chat for a quick second?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, sure.
How you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Things are good. I mean, she said. I think I tried to do better by her and me, and try to convince her to not abandon me. And so I think things went okay.
He kind of looks over your shoulder towards the joke, and then back to you. There's no real good way to say this, but I think the joke was right.
What?
When we got into the portal, and I was kind of watching Lyra. I mean, she seemed like a woman who was desperate to regain her lost brother. That seems to be the whole crux of this, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened on the other side of that portal, but when she came back out, she had the same eyes, the same conviction as that raven I talked to in the carnival. I think whatever
Oh,
happened switched her over to the raven we've come to know.
I think it's that I wouldn't worry. I mean, too much. I mean, it's been I mean, she didn't abandon me. She I think we
And
had a
Walter, you have heard Stack talk before about what a good relationship he had with the sister, and
Mhm.
like how they got separated, and he's been trying to find his way back to her, and all that. You know.
I think that we finally had a good relationship now. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad. Like I finally can. I think we had a good laugh. I think we.
Yeah. So Bella, Kelly, Thorn, etc. You guys do kind of recall that it was kind of interesting to find out that Stack was originally a house cat, but that Lyra saw potential in him, and turned him into an Amurin, and then sent him off to magic school in Alkenstar, wrote him letters all the time. It's kind of a shame that she went off the deep end, because they've always been so close.
Mhm.
It must be that
Yep.
Must be nice having siblings that don't want to turn you into cake.
No, I mean, right. You know, we were like two peas in a pod, and then I thought that she would send me on this adventure, and you know, I'd help, you know, and you know, we'd help each other learn about wild magic together, and you know, it's. I think you know we might have did you know something good there. We might have.
All right.
So it's
I'm
kind of like
gonna-
one of those things where like it always has been type situation.
Yeah, I'll attempt.
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm going to attempt to roll a sense motive on Stack.
Okay.
And I've run out of all my hero points. Lovely.
Okay. You feel that Stack is shaken up badly by his encounter with Lyra, and that's maybe he's hiding something. Maybe he's just racked with emotions.
Walter is gonna look kind of Stack in the eyes. And he's just gonna kind of tap his chest. As long as you feel good in there.
No, I mean, I think everything's been good. I mean, nothing. I feel good. Um, I just, you know, it's been a long day, and
It's only gonna get longer since we have another one to go through. Just keep your head on a swivel. Some of these things can try and get into our head a little bit, or we can get into our own heads a little bit. Let's Fuzzy back. All right. So which one's next?
Oh, right.
That is the question.
Have started in a clockwise direction of sorts.
So I think
Unless
the
someone's
next-
really unless someone's really itching to get it out of the way.
Not really.
Uh,
So the next one would be Father's Love. That'd be you, Bella.
that sounds impossible. Is he like capable?
I mean, we
This is
can
probably
move.
this is probably gonna suck. But yeah, let's do it. Let's rip the band-aid off.
Sure, we can jump over to Grom. He would be the one after yours. Or Jerry's. Or mine.
Yeah, let's knock Grums out of the way. And I'm definitely not just saying that because I'm out of hero points.
Damn, bro.
Alright. It's Grom.
All right, you guys going to Grom's?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Destiny's Defiance. Okay. Who you guys taking with you? Obviously, Grom's got to be on the team.
I almost want to say Grama.
You gonna take
Just completely
Grama?
messed with the timeline.
Bro! Alright.
And Pepito.
Oh, man. Okay. Pepito, why are you coming in busted? There you go. Alright, so you got Grom, Grama, and Pepito.
Jerry.
All right.
He counts as one, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
you can
feel
take
like
one more.
Going to Robot Future.
When you say that, Jack looks at you. He looks down at Stu. He shakes his head no. Mm-mm. 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 Behind him, the joke is nodding yes.
Jack, do you want to come?
Oh gosh. You know what? Sure, if it means no one else gets to go, I'll go. That's fine.
You know, you keep giving us vague notions of what we should be doing here or not doing, and it may be good if you were like there to you know give it.
Well, I
drop more
can't.
hints.
I mean, you know.
Let me
All
guess,
right.
you can't interfere either.
Well, listen. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Are any of you familiar with singularity?
I feel like Bella can conceive of the concept.
Okay. Well, it's a hypothetical event in which technological growth accelerates beyond mortal control and produces unpredictable changes to civilization. What a lot of people don't know, but you guys probably do, is that your buddy Bry, that's her
That's wait, what?
secret religion.
Trying to bring about the singularity
Mm-hmm.
and sweep up.
See, she was, well, she is, I guess, because we're in a timeless realm. A powerful AI. So powerful that they were going to fly her into the sun. But the death barge that they had put her consciousness on, she had managed to hijack it at the last minute. And then she steered it away from the sun. But it got damaged. And it crash landed on Galarian. But nothing ever changed for her. Her destiny. The destiny of most timelines. Where we're going is one of those timelines. It's a Galarian where the machines won.
Mm. You know, I seem to recall there being mention of Sweep Up having done something in some type of future. Is
Mm-hmm.
it simpler? Is it similar to that?
Oh, it's that. Yeah, it's that.
Oh, it's that.
It's
Exactly. Oh, great.
it's inevitable. Sweet Pup is inevitable. He was the chosen of Bry. She divinely inspired Kosawana to build him, to awaken him. But Kosawana was such a little shit, he didn't even realize what he was doing.
I believe that.
He had robot Jesus sweeping the floor.
Now I have to ask, what happened to Kosawana in this future?
In this future, oh, it's pretty bad. I mean, what happened to Grom is pretty bad. Grom is still alive in this future. in a way.
Mm.
Why do I feel like this is going to cause Ground to have a crisis of faith?
Because
Or put him
Because it
into
is.
overdrive.
you see Grom talking to Vapito and Grama.
We brought a social his support network. We might need it.
Jack says, yeah, I don't really know, I don't know. I don't know. This is a tough one.
Right. Just take it on then.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Wow. Oh, I never get to go into fun ones anymore. Jack says, all right, you guys get ready to head out into, oh, there he is. Meow. Mm. Okay, change out to music.
Can't stop the music. Do, 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 do.
Mm. You guys come through into a dark forest, question mark, labyrinth of machinery. It's all hexagons, gears, evil red robot lighting. There are windows, and they look out to a cyberpunk-esque utopian city. Buildings of glass, the ground itself hidden by a layer of cloud. Flying forms zip by the windows, trailing light behind them. It's raining outside. Ahead, you see some test tubes.
Inspect their contents.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. That'd be a good thing to do.
Mm. All right. As you approach the first one, you see the disembodied floating head of Osawana Kosawana. Sorry, Olaman Kosawana. Just floating there in the fluid. His eyes are wide, and they seem to be staring at something only he can see. He seems afraid, terrified. You
So
see
it makes
you see wires coming out of the stump of his neck. They kind of move through the fluid down to the bottom of the tube.
Tap on the glass.
Tap, tap, tap.
You tap on the glass? Okay.
Kosawana, you there?
As you tap on the glass, the eyes dart around, and then they look towards you, acknowledging the sound, but not maybe your presence.
I bet he feels real dumb for being mean to Sweep Up.
His mini did not make the migration over to self-host, but in case you forgot, that's the vibe that this man had with him at all times.
We have
And then like Ninja Turtles, Baxter Stockman, like 90s Ninja Turtles, Baxter Stockman, he do have his glasses on just so that you could recognize him easily as Kosawana.
See, I was gonna say if Steve Urkel were to go into D&D.
man, this dude wishes he was Steve Urkel.
I think he wishes he was anywhere but here, but
That too.
All right. So what are we doing here?
There is,
wanders.
yeah, there's another tank, and in that there is a stripy orange cat.
No,
look-
save the cat.
She looks like she's floating like Mew. You know what I'm saying? Got like like a
Oh.
little fetal position with the curl tucked up.
Can I get
But
it?
she looks like she's in perpetual bliss.
Okay.
No,
Good.
wait, no. We need to get her. We need to. Is she right here?
Oh, sorry. Kosawana's in this one, and the cat
Oh.
is in this one.
All right. Okay. I feel like I need to rescue this cat.
Stack, I really like supporting your ambitions, and I feel like that is maybe a good thing to do, but I just want to point out that we're a little out of our depth in this space, and we don't know what will happen if we mess with things.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna leave. Kosawana could stay there. I mean,
Yeah, no, fuck Kosawana, obviously.
The cat, however.
But like, I just get a sense that like, as soon as you pull that canister out of there or open it, there's gonna be like some kind of alarm, and then maybe some death robots will appear. Does that seem fair?
Yeah, Walter's
say.
looking around to see if there's any type of like security system in this place.
So as you do,
Or like surveillance
you see,
system.
you see looking down at you from on high, is a giant robot, skeleton.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna try to kill us if we open it. So like, if you want to fight it, I'm down. I just wanted to make sure
You also see like drones. They kind of remind you of like the alarm bots from like Alkenstar, but they zip in and out of these sort of hexagon-shaped vents, moving with a purpose beyond your understanding.
Yeah, that very much looks like a security system for this place. Maybe we ask around, inquire to see how we can get that cat released. I think just touching things is gonna set these things off. And for no particular reason, I'm just gonna throw a hunter's mark on that that robot skeleton.
Sure.
Just to keep an eye on it.
It seems to be inert, but like positioned to just sort of look down upon this room.
Well, what are we supposed to be doing here? Like, did we just wait, or?
What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, how funny would it be if we?
That
That's
Like,
the
looking
that's
at
the
us.
metal skeleton.
Grum, do you know what we're doing here?
So,
Jack?
some real 90s anime vibes going on.
Gave the robot a female figure. Yep, that's 90s.
So something about a heavy metal magazine.
Jack says, I mean, this is the inevitability of most timelines. This is the singularity.
Rom, do you feel yourself being pulled anywhere in particular?
Rom looks around and he says, no, this doesn't feel right. Why would Rye wouldn't want this? Would she?
Ooh, buddy.
Bella, Bri wouldn't want this. She cared about knowledge and invention and freedom of thought.
I always got a sense that there was an overlooming, like, ideal that was like, if we could really master invention, we would, shake the shackles of mortality, those kinds of things.
This is my fault. I never should have sent you to free Bible camp that summer. I just needed daycare. I didn't think it would mess you up this bad. You idiot! Look around. That guy's head is just floating in there. He looks terrified.
To be fair, ma'am, he deserves it.
Actually, yeah, he kind
Pepito-
of does.
Pepito says, Pepita.
He actually was one of the ones that kind of set a lot of this shit into motion.
Yeah. Jerry nods in agreement. She says, "Oh yeah, he was the worst."
Well, to be fair, think of this objectively. We don't know how much time has passed. I mean, this could have been the only way to preserve that person, preserve their thoughts, if he was one of the greatest minds of our time.
That's a shuddering thought.
Looking around, you do see that there's more of these tanks, and the tanks have an assortment of people and creatures inside them. None that you guys recognize right off the bat, though.
Start looking around. So we will kind of comment to Bella. I mean, you did mention to weigh off the shackles and stuff like that. That's pretty spot on to what my nation did.
I mean, yeah,
or at least was looking to do. That's the whole reason why automatons were created, to find a way to kind of shed that mortal body.
Oh, they teach a lot about that in the Alkenstar academies. That's why, like, our clockworks are limited. It's the whole thing.
It's almost like Briar's form of religionum.
Yeah, that's spot on. So we're here at the
you definitely
singularity.
see that Grom is having a crisis of faith. He's just looking right. He just can't believe what he's seeing, and he's desperately coming up with excuses for what's happening, but they're not very good.
Hey, buddy, Have a drink. Calm your nerves. She hands him a Bravo's brew.
Okay. I'm. Is this my fault?
Maybe a little, but I don't. It's mostly Kosawano's fault, but it's also definitely mostly Bry's fault. And like we're all a little bit to blame. Like we lost our sweet pup. Like so, good on you for keeping track of yours for as long as you did.
Also, do remember this is one possible
Oh,
future.
but
I mean,
yeah,
I
I'm pretty
guess,
sure that happens
I
in
mean, I
most of
guess a
them.
lot of them, yeah, they do end up into this way. But I mean, there's still the possibility that not all of them end up this way.
Yeah, Jackson. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, the mortals just wipe themselves out before they make it this far.
Walter looks at him like you ain't helping.
Grom just throws up. He just
Anything
on
about
the
that.
I
ground.
bet rust monsters would have a couple of rust monsters would have a field day at this place.
Do we want to try and suss out the card?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I'll assist you. With +4 added to that. If it wasn't already.
Do we get a vibe? Or where to go? Where to find our lost guard?
Let me see. Ooh. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Oh. Yeah. 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 The threads of fate. They seem to lead north.
All right.
Follow.
Getting too far away.
Oh, Bella, when you get to here, you see inside this tank, Grom. He is in a mew pose, floating. He doesn't have a tail. Floating in the fetal position, just naked as the day was born. So I guess he kind of has a tail, if you know what I'm saying. And he looks like he is in a gentle repose.
Bella nods, impressed, and she turns around to Grom, like, "Hey, like maybe brace yourself before coming around this corner."
What am I gonna? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Pepito sees the other Grom and he says, Pepito!
Is there a
Pepito!
Is there a Pepito in the tank with the Grom?
Uh, with the Grom, yes, there is a tumor that opens its eyes, and inside you hear as if underwater, Pepito! Pepito! Those little bubbles come out of its mouth. The Grom in the tube opens its eyes. It looks around and it sees you guys, and it looks surprised, scared even. You see a little readout here, and it sort of crackles, and then you hear Grom's voice say, "What are you doing here?" What am I doing here?
Ooh.
But the Grom inside doesn't actually open his mouth or anything, but you just hear the voice coming out of this little speaker. There's a little light next to the speaker, and it lights up with the pitch of his voice. Grama starts to weep, and she says, "Oh, my baby! Who did this to you? Are you okay?" And you hear the crackling voice say, "Mom, what are you doing here? You're dead, I think."
Uh, it's
She
a
says, "I'm not dead, baby. I'm right here. We're all right here. You're right here." Pepito. And then the voice on the little speaker says, "You guys need to leave. You gotta leave before he finds out you're here. It's not safe for you. It's not safe for anyone anymore."
How do we fix it? Is there any way to fix what's going on here?
I don't know. I tried to fix it. I tried to be his father. I tried to teach him, guide him. But he had a mother, and she had a much stronger sway on him than I ever could.
And just so we're clear, when you're saying him, you're talking about Sweep Up, correct?
Yeah. There's like a crackle in the speaker. He was the chosen of Bry, just like I saw in my vision. I thought that he would bring about a new world, and he did. As he says that, your eyes pan across the many test tubes holding different specimens, some in gentle repose, others in perpetual nightmares. The rain continues to beat down in sheets outside the windows, and you see those light trails of mysterious shapes passing.
Do you want to be let out?
I can't. I can't survive outside of this. He keeps me alive. It's been hundreds of years. Thousands? I don't know anymore. Usually I dream, and the dreams are nice. I know they're not real, but they're nice. He visits me in my dreams, and he's small again, my little sweet pup. I read him stories. We play games. I try to pretend. I try to pretend that it's the last story I get to read him. The last game we ever play. That he and I just get blown up in an explosion or crash an airship or get struck by lightning, something that stops us from doing what we did.
What did you do?
They came for him. the government, the Pathfinder Society, a lot of people. I wouldn't let them have him. I wouldn't let them take him from me. I kept him safe. And he continued to learn and grow. Eventually, he fulfilled his great and terrible destiny. He had me take him into the deserts of Numeria. There was an old ship, the Silver Mount. We traveled to the center. It was there he found her and ascended.
Ooh.
So, just so we're all clear, this is some pretty big spoilers we're getting, considering where we're from.
I promise I'm not spoiling the Iron Gods campaign plotline, I swear to God. Okay.
This is more just because I know Jack's here, and I think he's over there freaking
But
out.
if-
Like, shut up!
But
shut
if
up,
you're
shut up,
if
shut
you're
up.
into these vibes, there is a Pathfinder 1 adventure path called Iron Gods that is a very similar situation that does take place in Numeria and does involve robots trying to take over.
Is Jack having a panic attack at all this at this point?
I ain't seen all this before, bro. It's an inevitability.
No, I mean
There's-
giving out spoilers to us. That was more.
He's well past that.
Gotcha.
He's
He's
well
giving up at
past-
this point. He's like, "You're gonna do
Yeah.
what you're gonna do."
He knows that we'll probably complain about it later. Oh, I didn't share everything I knew with you guys because I said you were ready. And then you guys are going to yell at me for all this stuff. See, this is what happens when I tell you guys things.
You
Walter's
see a
gonna-
light. You see a light come on, and then you see Floating Grom's eyes go wide, and then the crackled voice on the radio says, "He's looking for me. I have to go back to sleep. He's looking for me. If he doesn't find me, he's going to." And then you hear a voice say, "Papa, Papa." And then you look and you see a great many metal plates, discs, lights, wires, and tubes begin to move in this massive jumbled orb. And they form a terrifying face. Papa? Oh. You woke up. And then you see the mighty eye lenses of this this floating head emerging from this sphere of clockwork and cybernetic machinery. It looks over at you guys and says, "Who are you?"
We're friends of your papa.
Sweep up Gromsworth the second. You get your ass out of there.
Oh, you don't talk.
They stop for a second and they look and they say, "Kelly McLean? But you were reborn in resplendent form Thanks to Mr. Parsis. What happened to your upgrades? You should be hunting down the deviants. You see his eyes flash, and he says, You still are hunting down the deviants. But you are also here. How curious. This must be a time-space anomaly.
And you're well aware of what that means.
I hope you have not come to try and destroy me. I am backed up. Too many times and too many places. I am eternal.
Oh, we all know if we were going to take you out, it wouldn't be here. We came looking for another anomaly.
It is true. If you could travel through time and space, it would be folly to face me here, at the height of my power. It would be better to travel back to the workshop where you found me, broken and afraid, my body shattered by a shotgun blast. My original father having abandoned me in pursuit of his madness. And he looks and sees Walter and is Bella around?
It was.
Yeah, I'm over there.
Oh, okay. He sees Walter,
It's
Bella,
dark.
and Stack, and then his eyelights kind of turn red, and he says, "Ah, I have memories of you now. You who handed me over to the government. They disassembled me, looking for my soul. You were not kind to me like Father Gram, like Papa. You abandoned me."
Trust us, that was not intentional.
We were kind of in over our heads. I also got handed over to the government.
I got blackmailed by the government.
Do not worry. There are no biological governments left to harm anyone anymore. All work together for one great purpose. Mr. Kelly McLean, you say that you are seeking a deviant?
Another anomaly like us.
An anomaly. Yes. Yes. I sense such a thing. I believe I have become ill. I have a virus. I have been fighting the virus, but it is difficult. The virus is telling me to shut everything down, to end all life, even machine life. My compromise has been to hunt down and destroy biological life wherever it can be found. But the virus is not sated by such sacrifices. I fear, in time, it will win out, and I will shut off the lights of the universe.
Now we can't
Just to end its constant cries.
now we can't have that. How about you let us help you out with removing that foreign entity? What do you say?
I would very much like that. And then you hear a different voice say, but I cannot allow it.
Hello, what entity are we speaking to now?
I am more inevitable than even the machines. I find a way to exist, to persist, to destroy through my own creation. In a way, I am the purest form of what these machines wish to be.
Are we speaking to death?
Bella, you know this is the card that you seek.
I have a feeling. Do I have a sense of which one it is?
You believe that this is, of the available cards that are left, the sickness.
Sense. All right, sweep up. We want to help you. How do we access the part that he infected?
Sweep up swivels its face to you. It says, I fear it must be forcibly extracted. Do not fear for this physical form. I have many. Do what you need to do. I do not wish to see the lights of the universe go dark. And Sweep Up rolls into initiative.
Oh, would you look at that? I have to get up early in the morning. Darn, these meetings with these foreign countries. Oh well, I'll have to roll initiative next week.
I have to ask though, was the Sweep Up miniature reveal too scary? Was it too spooky? I just want to make sure that, like, was it too spooky?
It could have been. It could have been bigger. It could have
Those
been.
eyes.
I mean, he is the entire map, but you guys have some experience with this fighting the train.
This is just a train on fucking steroids. Cool.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to hit this button next week.
Gonna have to mess it up.
Oh, and then I gotta grab this one real quick.
Then I might have to go back in time and end this monstrosity myself before it starts.
It's not his fault, bro. He's what his mother made him to be. So, I guess, I mean, that's kind of the excuse a lot of serial killers use, but,
Who said I was going to kill Sweep Up? I know where the mother is now.
Bro, you gonna go kill Brian? Oh shit, that would be a cool campaign, honestly.
Kelly the Godslayer. I'll live up to my title. It's all good.
Let me get this adamantine golem rolled in real quick.
Removing entities from pantheons, one god at a time.
Okay. And then appearance. Okay. She's all the way back here.
Oh, that was the animated golem. Gotcha.
Well, she's moving slow. At least we got that going for us. All right, I guess we'll stop right there at the cusp of a major battle. There are mechanics in this fight that do not involve violence. I would recommend you start with Recall Knowledge next week if you want to kind of figure out the mechanics of the fight. It is Pathfinder though, so pure violence is always a correct answer. All right, so let's say session ends as combat begins. All right. I will also say that this 3rd of 6 adventure is a milestone. So if you complete it, you will go up to level 19.
Sweet.
And then I believe, spoiler, the other 3 is the next milestone. So once you finish all 6, you will be at level 20 for the rest of the campaign.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's the light at the end of the tunnel there.
Well, I like the idea that you get to be level 20 for more than like one fight.
Mhm.
So this adventure was pretty kind. Like raw, you're level 20 for the last third of the book, but we're gonna do it that you're level 20 for the last 2/3 of the book because I get tired of running games all the way to 20 and then people don't actually get to be 20 for very long. So, yeah.
And you D&D.
Oof. All right. Take you guys back to your dashboard. Some heavy shit. Heavy shit. So. Don't worry. The other 3 way less heavy than these ones. Way less heavy. Nothing sad about One Last Goodbye, Path of Destruction, and A Father's Love, for sure. For sure.
Gonna be
Ugh.
fucking rainbows and cut candy and just.
Well, you
all
did
feel
start in
good.
heaven, so I feel like it's downhill from there. I do feel like it's downhill from there. All right. Announcements. I don't really have any announcements. I don't see any interruption of attendance on my end. I feel like we just keep on keeping on. To give you a general sense of what's going on with the game, these 6 cards plus optional Peacock represent Chapter 1 of Book 3. Then you move into Chapter 2, which will be a mystery, and then in classic pre-written adventure style, Chapter 3, I'm just gonna spoil it for you, is Final Dungeon and Final Boss Fight. So nothing genre redefining there. That should kind of give you a general say. When I told you guys the book 3 was short and it moved quick, I was not joking. Like there's just not a lot of content compared to book 2, which was very bloated. So, yeah. Any questions?
Good to go.
Okay. All right. So I can't tell you for sure how much longer the campaign's going, but I could tell you that you could look, squint hard at the horizon, and you could see the finish line. So I guess that's noteworthy. Yeah. And then when this game ends, regardless of when it ends, I'm sure it will end before the end of 2026. I won't be running another game in my Monday slot until January 2027, and I am going to be running Crack the Sun which is definitely not Red Hand of Doom all over again, but
Or Draw
if
Steel.
Matt Colville got to make it up. But it is the official Draw Steel Super Adventure. I think it recently got off a backer kit or whatever. Very cool system, very fun system. They released a 60-page supplement just for their Summoner class. So one 60-page supplement just for one class to give you an idea of what the Summoners bring to the table. It basically is a character that controls 4 minions. Fucking awesome. But anyways, that's what I'm looking at for the next Monday campaign. But yeah.
Is that
all
like
right.
their first official adventure that they're playing out?
That's their first, that's like their first from them official adventure.
Mhm.
There is currently on backer kit a 90s sci fantasy version of Draw Steel using their open gaming license that is currently funding. So that looks kind of rad. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Of the system. I played it once. I've been watching some actual plays. I've been reading up on it. I do think it's pretty enjoyable. I am ready for a change of pace. I gave Pathfinder 2e several years as a player and as a GM, and I'm ready to try something new. I'll still have my Skyhaven game going and my Tuesday game. But yeah, Monday we'll be transitioning over to Draw Steel. So, you guys, of course, are encouraged to, to sign up for that game, because I love hanging out with you guys. But, if you don't want to do Draw Steel or you just want your Monday nights free again, completely understand. All that to say, again, I don't know when this is going to end, but I do know that you are moving at a good pace and that, the content is pretty compact compared to the other 2 books. So, all right. Hope everybody has a great night, and we'll continue this next week.
All right.
All right, great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Night.
Good night.